X-Men Blue number 2 by Cullen Bunn and Jorge Molina. 2 months ago, Magneto and Jean Grey stand in a junkyard where she reveals that she doesn't trust him. He tells her that he understands, but that there's still threats to Xavier's dream that must be dealt with. He needs the original X-Men, and he's willing to let her read his mind to see that he's sincere. She does so and tears up, agreeing that they'll try it his way. At least she will anyway. The others may need a little convincing. In the present, 3 of the X-Men practice in the Danger Room against Magneto. Jean boosts Cyclops and Angel's powers telekinetically, but it doesn't seem to be working. Magneto defeats them by throwing railroad cars, and they collect themselves, ending the simulation and erasing any logs of it existing. Jean tells them that she's disappointed in Bobby and Hank missing the exercise. Warren agrees to speak with Iceman while Scott leaves to speak with Beast. In his laboratory, Scott knocks and walks in asking who Hank was speaking to, and he tells him that it was to himself. He apologizes for yelling about the magic Hank used in the last issue, and before he leaves, some other hidden being replies back to Beast. Warren walks by Bobby's room and he's on the phone, leaving a message for his unknown presumed superhero boyfriend. Later that evening, Magneto walks into Jean's quarters asking her about the training session. They discuss any future villain fighting opportunities when we see in a flashback what Jean saw in Magneto's mind. She sends decoys into different staircases to protect her from him seeing what she's looking at, and she finally sees the image of a lonely Jewish boy in a concentration camp. The thought moves her, just as she notifies the team of Sentinels in Spain. They ready the Blackbird and take off, with Bobby taking a few digs at Magneto. Once arriving, the giant robots welcome the, quote, fellow mutants, throwing them for a loop. The issue wraps back at Madripoor with Magneto accompanying Ferris the butler into the basement. The robot tells him that all is going according to plan. The last page is of a gigantic green platform charged with energy. The robot tells its master that soon he'll be able to send the X-Men back in time to their period of origin. And with that, we're left to be continued. Like the issue before it, this book is still doing pretty good work. Cullen Bunn continues the high standards all new X-Men had already been adhering to, and this one is no exception. Although they've been in the present for a good while now, it's still an interesting dynamic to watch how the original X-Men work with each other in a juvenile way compared to the more older X-Factor stories of the late 70s and 80s. I like where it's going. I give this one a 9 out of 10. If you like this video, there's hundreds more like it spanning several current and classic story arcs. Click the boxes here for more playlists. This video is also accompanied by my blog at nerdiestkidyouknow.blogspot.com or nerdiestkidyouknow.com. You can also follow links to my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter pages, as well as a link to this very issue for sale on my eBay page by clicking below. For the Nerdiest Kid You Know, I'm Sam Torito. Thanks for watching.